So you are saying Amogus is a dead meme? What the fuck, bro, look at that sad Amogus. Maybe Among Us is dead, but definitely not Amogus.
If you wanted to make YouTube content, but the imposter said...
You must understand that Amogus doesn't equal Among Us. They are different. With that being said, let's move to the statistics. So by Google Trends, Amogus is definitely not dying, and with some magic it is getting popular. Okay, Amogus is not dying, but who even I am? I am Piotrek Folt and I am developing sussy game called Amogus Tower Defense 2, which is sequel to the first game Amogus TD. Unfortunately, I came up with idea to make devlogs after I have published alpha version of the game, and I don't have any clips from development, so this devlog will be kinda sus. So how it started? In summer 2021, after watching some Amogus memes, I came up with idea of making tower defense game with Amoguses. Someone would expect that sussy imposters will be the enemies, but I have decided that Amoguses will be the defenders. At this time I had summer holidays, so I was able to make a game in about 2 weeks. There were days when I literally was programming non-stop for 6 hours while listening to looped Bad Piggy's theme. To sum up, the Amogus TD became a great success, and over the last year it has got thousands of views and browser plays. Also, I've got tons of comments. With that success, I got the idea to make a second game, which will be like the first one, but much better. Unfortunately, I lacked motivation to start working on the game, so yeah, it's 1 year later and the game is still in early alpha. So it is the current version of the game, and it might has less towers than Amogus TD1, but it has mechanics that players of Amogus TD wanted. Like selling towers or checking stats. Really. In Amogus TD1, I will justify myself for lacking basic selling or checking tower range by saying that the game is only for pro players. Let's end with background story and focus on how I've created this masterpiece. I mean the sequel to the masterpiece. So that was me 2 months ago, and a happy and ambitious programmer with a great idea for the game. Firstly, I have searched for Amogus in Google, then stole it, I borrowed it, and placed in Unity. Then I wrote some sassy code, and that's all. We can now publish a game. Yeah. Nah, it wasn't so quick. It was far longer, but I will try to recreate things that I have done. Firstly, I have created Amogus and the basic enemy. All textures were made by me. They might look like stolen, but I only got the idea, okay? Then I've made a temporary script to move enemy and worked on Amogus to make him look at the enemy, and then shoot with sus. Then I've started implementing amazingly advanced system called object pooling to make sure that the game won't burn PC, like the Amogus TD1 at the wave 80. With that being done, I've created a map with beautiful lake and trees, then made some more enemies. Like in the first game, these were speedy enemy, armored enemy, and Giga Chat. Yes, he's called Giga Chat in the code. And then I've added some towers, so Potatus, totally not tag shooter from the Blues TD, Adolphus and Obamus. At last, I've worked on the UI. And that would be everything that I wanted to cover in this video. The next one will be probably in 5 years, but I hope that making devlogs will give you motivation to work more on the game. If you want to play sussy games, check out the link in the description, and remember, don't be the imposter.